After countless calls for hearings, warnings, and questions from committee Democrats, I'm glad this day has finally come. Secretary Turner, we had a good meeting in my office, and we spoke about a lot of things. You told us you were taking inventory at HUD so it could better achieve its goals. Well, I told you I was going to work with my staff and take a look at the inventory that you have taken. This inventory that you've taken as HUD Secretary, and I found that it was completely inadequate. Homelessness is surging, high housing prices are locking millions of out of home ownership. Instead of meeting the national housing crisis with urgency or competence, it seems that you have made this crisis even worse, and even Trump knows it. Now, from day one, you have worked from the inside to weaken HUD and Americans' housing supply. And I don't know, and hopefully through the questioning we will find out whether or not it was you or Elon Musk or what was going on that you fired so many employees. Immediately after taking office, you halted fair housing and civil rights investigations, making discrimination in housing as acceptable as it was in the 1940s. Next, now I'm really surprised. You shuttered regional and field offices, stripping families of the support they need to stay or get housed. It looks as if, and I came over, if you can recall, I came over in a little protest action and, tried to get in touch with you, but I didn't realize it was as bad as it is. You terminated more than 780 HUD employees, including public servants whose expertise is essential to administering housing programs, enforcing civil rights, and preventing homelessness. As a matter of fact, it has been described to me that HUD is only a shadow of what it should be, it was. Let me be clear. Forcing hundreds of public servants out the door does not make HUD more efficient. It makes the agency weaker and does nothing to make housing affordable. Well, as I talk with my staff and the work that we have done and they have done, you went on to roll back the equal access rule, tearing down long-standing protections against discrimination for women, children, and LGBTQ plus individuals. Last week, I'm told, you proposed a rule that would make it more difficult for victims and housing providers to enforce the rights under laws. And it also says that you attempted to slash critical homelessness funding and undermine proven programs like Housing First. Experts warn that this will punish more than 170,000 vulnerable Americans back into the streets. And thankfully, the courts, I understand, forced you to retract that proposal. Secretary Turner, for the past year, we have watched you push ideology-driven housing policies like Trump dismisses the affordable housing crisis he created as a, quote, hoax, scam, and con job, unquote. The only con job I can see that this president and his cronies are trying to convince Americans that he cares about affordability more than he cares about winning in November. Now, Mr. Chairman, I appreciate the bipartisan work this committee has done on housing, particularly passing the Housing for the 21st Century Act, but we need more strong pro-housing leadership at HUD to truly end this crisis. And Secretary Turner, I don't know if you understood what this job was all about, but I'm wondering, especially as you propose to cut HUD's budget by half.